What's up, guys and gals? Mirrormask here. I'm gonna do a quick little video to show you guys how to what the launcher looks like, how to get through the launcher, and how to actually launch Blade and Soul China. And I'll go through the character creation stuff. I'll show you what it looks like with the English patch applied. It's not a full-blown English patch. It only translates a couple of things, but it's very important things that it chooses to translate. Now, when you first open up your launcher, this is what you're looking at. Now, these four little banner looking tabs, if you don't have your system set to your locale set to China, you won't see the little pictures, but there's pictures on these banners here, and these things are like question mark D, question mark Y, question mark, question mark. These actually have server names to them that if you had your locale set to China, you would see the actual name. This little tab over here opens up more servers, but this is the server that I am on right here, the one that looks like question mark D, question mark Y, question mark, question mark. That's the server I'm on. Now I'll go ahead and log in real quick, and you guys will see exactly how to create characters and all that stuff. I'll show you what all the little options and things are. Give it a second, because this game does seem to take a little time to actually load. I don't know why it's that slow, but it just is. I don't know if it has to verify stuff since I'm not from China or what, but it just takes forever to load. There we go. Alright, and here I am, Mirrormask, right here. Now, as you can see, with the English patch, a lot of this stuff is translated right through here. Some of these are translated. Right here is translated. The start game thing is translated. Your options, interface, info, all this stuff is translated. Graphics tab, everything on here is translated. Detail, everything's translated. You guys can pause the video through here to see what individual things are, or just shoot me a comment or shoot me an email on YouTube and ask me where to get the English patch from, because you would be violating terms of service and stuff for Blade and Soul China, because you're altering files and stuff by applying the English patch. I'm not gonna say where to get it on this video or anything, but if you were to somehow shoot me an email on YouTube, I might mention where you could get the patch from. That's all I'm going to say on that. Then you got your sound tab here. Alright, now we're going to go through character creation. Sorry, every time I open Blade and Soul, it closes all my little stuff over on the side there. Alright, we're going to go through here. Alright, the top, first of all, we'll start over here, because this wheel is the same for everything. The top is melee attack. Combo skill is this one. Protection is this one. Defense is this one. Distance, control. You can kind of see these. Now, as you can see, it doesn't translate everything. But you have the Jin, you have the Assassin, the Blade Master, the Kung Fu Master, and down here you have male and female. Next you have the Gon, which are the big dudes. This is Kung Fu Master. This is Destroyer. And male and female. Alright, Lin are the small little rabbit looking people. We have Sword Master. We have Summoner. And you have Force Master. And you have the male and the female. Then you have the Kun. Kun are the really tall ones. Blade Master and Force Master, and you can only be female for them. Now, it's very easy if you can't read what's on the screen. It's very easy to confuse the Blade Master and the Sword Master. For example, this is Sword Master. This is Blade Master. They look very similar because they both use one sword. But they have two completely different play styles, so be careful with that. Alright, then we'll go back. We'll see if I don't get stuck in queue. Yep, I'm stuck. 328. But this is a good opportunity to show you what this window right here means. The top number right up here is that's your number in queue. So right now I'm 300. See it going down? It just ticked down. I'm 326 in queue. This number right here is, I think, how many people are in queue. This one's how many VIP members are ahead of you. And right now there's no VIP members ahead of me, so I'm just in regular queue now. But just hang out in the queue, and I'll tell you a little bit more about the English patch. Some of the things that it does translate in game is your character interface panel. So if you right click on somebody, or in this game's case, you don't right click on someone to bring up the little window. You just click escape while you're near them, and it puts a drop down box thing, and it drops down. It has the stuff to choose. All that's translated for you. Some of the skills are not translated. Some of the skills are. None of the ones on the summoner class are. So I haven't had any luck with that. But on the Blade and Soul Dojo forum, there's a guy that had linked a post to an entire summoner guide. It tells you exactly what all the skills do and all this stuff. That's a really good forum to hit up, Blade and Soul Dojo. And but yeah, I mean, I'm gonna do a little bit of live streaming and probably do some videos on playing the summoner class, because that is what I've chosen to play. From what I understand, the summoner is the least played class in the game. I'm not really sure why. I think a lot of people just want the raw damage classes for the PvP aspect of it later on. But anyway, I'm gonna end this video here, and I'm actually going to start my next video, which is going to be on some summoner gameplay. But I had probably 2 or 3 people ask me, shoot me an email and ask me, how do they get through the character creation screen? And so I figured I would just make a video and show you guys quickly how it is that you get through all that. And make sure to comment on the video if there's anything else on the panel you'd like to know what it does or anything. Share the video, like it, thumbs up, all that good stuff. And make sure to check out my live stream. I'll probably be live streaming right after I make my summoner video, actually. Or maybe I'll live stream as I'm making it. I don't know, we'll just have to see. But the link is right here, somewhere over here, mirrormasktv.com. Hope to see you guys there. You guys take care. Peace.